Learn Java, Learn Java Code Academy Lesson 1 Hello World. Java is a program language which enables humans to write instructions that a computer can perform. Made in 1995, it was the program which can be used everywhere but can only be written once. This is the basic form of it. So it's public class hello world, so you're setting a class, and then public static void main, so you're saying the main thing, and then print learn, so system.out.println hello world. You have to have the semicolon afterwards, and that does that, so it runs hello world. So hello Java file. Java runs on different platforms. Programs run the same way. Some rules for writing Java is hello inside world. We have a class. We do a class and we'll make them in a simple concept. You use these kind of like squiggly brackets most of the time, and you put the syntax in the middle of them. Public static void main is kind of like setting the main thing. Class is saying the class, main class. So it's system.out.println, and that's how you print something out. So inside the main, print hello some name. So hello some name, and then colons at the end. Yes, and that runs. Beautiful. Commenting code. Comments are used to be able to show people what's actually going on and or give more detail. So for example here, so Microsoft released Java, like that's not required, so the double dash kind of gets rid of it. Well, when it's multiple lines worth of stuff, it's a dash and a times, so shift 8 and then shift 8 dash, and that does that. So the rest of the code is written for us. System is in capitals, and that's all you need to know for comments. Comments kind of like make the code easier to understand because it actually shows what's going on. In here, what's going on, semicolons and white space. So here, white space has been used very efficiently, but say if this was all one block of code, that would mean that white space wasn't used very well, because like obviously white space shows you how to do better. Inside main, you see in printing how you feel about coding. So to print something, it is system.out.println, and then that. Oh, I've already done it. Cool. Programming is cool. But that's how you do it. So you have to make sure that's all properly syntaxed as well, so everything's in line with one another. Compilation and catching errors. That's when, like, say, when you have the file and it has mistakes, it won't be able to compile that well. Thus, like say in this, Java, that happens. That means that it has not compiled fully because there is an error. So if we were to check this, that would be correct. And then now here, if you add in the colon and you were to check work now, oh wait, we have to actually java compiling.java, and now say if we were to compile that, it would oh my, wait, did you see the error? The compiler is telling us. Oh, I should probably follow this then. So what we're doing is ls, and that shows the file name. So ls is short for list, there's only one file, blah blah blah. And add the missing semicolon, which I have done. And we'll compile and execute this in the next task. Okay. Compiling, creating executables. Compiling helps us catch errors because it kind of like shows what's wrong. Now that we've corrected the file, let's walk through a successful compilation. Just a reminder, we can compile a Java file from the terminal with the command javac whales.java, and you can run the command java whales when you're actually going for it. Okay, blah blah blah. we have two files, welcome.java, our original file, and welcome.class is our compiled file. So if we were to, we can run the compiled class, and that would run the actual code. So if we were to compile it, ls compiling.java, that means that it's been compiled, but it's not a class file yet. So compile the file from the terminal, java compiling.java, and now it's been compiled. So if you enter ls again, it comes up with the actual class, and then it is java, and then it's compiling. There we go. So one compiles it, and once compiled, you can actually run the code, which is there. So next, this is number 7. So this is the first lesson. In the text editor, fill the empty file, fill it in. So it is public class review, and then curly brackets. Remember, no semicolons for classes. There's something wrong here, which is that, yeah, public class review. What's wrong here? Use opening and closing, blah blah blah. Define public class named review. Yeah, I have. Have I not? Oh yeah, I have. It's just that I won't compile. The code produces an error because the Java program needs a main, so it's public static void main, and then it's these brackets, and then it's string. Actually no, it's curly brackets. That's not curly bracket. I think it's curly brackets. Then it's normal that, and then it's August, and then it's that, and then it's that maybe. That looks kind of right. Okay, so there is something wrong there, and I think it's, yeah, it is the use of the wrong brackets. So you have to make sure you use the right brackets, because that matters a lot for some reason. I think the rest is fine. Yeah, no? Public static void main. Did I do something wrong with the main? Did I spell main? No. What did I do? Void main. Main. String. August. I see nothing wrong. Okay then, so say if we were to copy this in, replace that with, I don't see a difference. You define main. I did, yeah. Inside the curly brackets, inside the curly brackets for the main, write a method. I've done that. Yeah, string. You use single line to write inside the curly brackets for the main. Yeah, that's that. A single line. Oh, okay. You want me to write a comment? I'm sure this is a comment. Oh, I meant to write the main method executes the task. Wow. The main method executes the tasks of the class. Run. No? And it's inside the main. No, I've done that, have I not? Just a brief comment, yeah, done. I see nothing wrong with this. What is wrong with this? Yeah, that, so it's inside this and that, and it's method executes the tasks of the class. Okay. Let's try this. Control V. Okay, did I spell executes wrong? Yep. Below the comment write statement that prints my first Java program from scratch. Okay. Stem.out.print ln my first Java from scratch and colon run. Beautiful. That is lesson 1.